Hey, hi, hello, my name is Hayano. How we doing today, everyone? We're gonna wiggle our butt on over and get our butt started on this. Because I only have an hour today, so we're gonna try and get as much done in that hour as I possibly can. Let me... There we go. Projector, create, ghost projector. There we go. Yeah! I can... Wait. It means to do that. There we go. I'm looking at the screen like a normal person. And then let me... Should have done that before, eh? You're hitting the Nintendo Direct position there. Hello! Hello! Hi, Rusha. How you doing? Ruka. Sorry. I cannot friggin' read. I'm terrible. Oh my goodness. But hello! Welcome in, welcome in! Today I'm here to present 3-segment Dudunsparce. Where the hell? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. Okay, alright. Hopefully that works. If it doesn't, then oops! Oops! Oops, all sillies. But yes, I gotta fucking get my butt in gear. Whoa! Look at how many cool Pokemon there are here. Except, this is not what we're here for. Let me have a quick check if we got lucky if there's any Dudunsparce outbreak. Well, just Dudunsparce outbreaks, actually. But hey, hi, hello, my name's Hayano, and today, because I'm terrible, apparently, at explaining what I'm doing, today we are going to be, searching for some shiny Dudunsparce in the hope of one of those little fuckers being a Dudunsparce. So, I'm gonna save, and then we're gonna start ripping some sandwiches, I suppose. And I was like, damn, this is probably gonna be the big next hunt. The big ol' next hunt that I do. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, right. Where did I put the sandwich that I was gonna make? Cheese. Salty sweet. Cheese, salty sweet. That sounds terrible, but sure. So I'd like to make a sandwich. I would like cheese and salty sweet. Salty sweet. There we go. Alright. Pika pika. Pika pika. Pika 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 pika. Alright, cheese. Cheese. Cheese, please. Cheese, my dear. One. Pat. Stab that shit. Stab it. Injected stab it. Alright, get it out, Uggle. Come on. Tap, 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 tap. Tapping my little wristwatch. Oh, Minio. Alright, did it give us what we needed? It's a tasty Ren original. Cool. Yeah! Okay, right, so, chat. The way this is gonna work is we're gonna get our sandwich on, which we have done. We're gonna get our butt over to Research Facility 4, and then we're gonna run around a shit ton. We're gonna find some shiny Dudunsparces, and then after the sandwich is done, while we're hunting actually, I gotta figure out how to draw raffles, because I would look at these men. Look at these men on campus. Look at these men on campus. There's so many of them. It's an influx. I wish you could, like, artificially make outbreaks happen with sandwiches. Like, if you absolutely fucking overload that shit. It's like, whoa, we're totally overloaded right now. Looks like there's an outbreak happening, but a spontaneous one, because you triggered too many of the same species. Nice thing is about Dudunsparce is you can kind of tell them to fuck off by getting overly close to them. They kind of have like a panic attack and they're like, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm like, same, bro. Same. I touched the cow, I do it now. Hello, Pearl. Hi, Pearl. Oh god, I would... Hold on. Let me... Hold on. Hold on. Shout. If you're not aware, Pearl is another streamer, and you should go follow them, because they're very sweet, and they're very kind, and, I love them very dearly. They are a part of the group that I love watching called Just Friends. A lot of my community talks to Aito, so if you've seen Aito around, Pelly is from the same group, and Pelly is absolutely lovely. And Pelly is having a rebrand next year, so make sure you give them all of the support in the world. But yes, hi girl. Yes, so the plan is that we will fly around. Oh, it freaked them out. The nice thing about this one is they don't want to fight you. In fact, they're scared shitless, and they don't want to, they literally don't want to be a part of anything to do with you. They will actively run away. I'm here to spend time with a fellow boot hill girlie while the blood demons can't take me. May your cramps be not so bad. I truly hope your cramps are not so bad. I've always been like, oh man, maybe I like there's so many streamers who do that, like, hey, I'm on my period, go fuck yourself kind of energy. But I haven't had a period in like 11 months, so. I can't do that. I do still get cramps though, so. That's fun. Hey, I saw that your stream has an autism tag. Do you have autism? Yes, I'm very open about the fact I have autism. I am very, very open about the fact I have autism. I think it's a perfectly normal thing.
thank you.
It's just something that if I do any quirks or anything, and I can be honest about it and give people's like open people's like widen their vision to different ways autism can manifest, especially in the girlies. It's not really something that's well documented in girls, which is why I was kind of diagnosed a little bit later in life. So I think it's important. It's okay, girl, I've taken everyone else's. God's strongest soldier and I didn't even sign up for the war. I'm so sorry. I'm so very sorry. Oh yeah, I have a lot with that one. I have some stories. So thank you for taking my awful periods. But you can give them back. I don't want you to suffer. Ultra Paradise is pretty good. Monarch is good, but I'm not a peach person, and mixed isn't great. But how have you been? Hope you're doing well. Hi, Sai. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you. I was interested in what you thought of the monsters you were trying. I would say, yeah, Monarch is kind of peachy and a little bit like nectarine-y. So I think it's like you kind of have to be a peachy bean for it. Okay, cool. I have autism and I need more people to relate to, so I've been looking for autistic people on Twitch. Oh, well, thank you for the follow, for one. I completely, like, for me, I have ADHD and autism. They are comorbid for me, unfortunately. I have the brain of a space whale. But if you feel like you can relate to that, and that's something that you feel like you feel like you want those safe spaces, a lot of my community is neurodivergent in some way, and so this is a safe space for people who are neurodivergent. This is obviously a safe space for my LGBTQ brothers and sisters and everyone in between. So yeah. But yes, so for those due here, I will explain. I own a little, let's say, virtual cafe where people from all walks of life can come and take a load off. And whether that be you want a short breakaway for a couple of hours, or you would like to hang around for a little bit longer, you'll find this place when you need it. And that's the kind of vibe we go for. People come and go, and whether you'd like to stay in the community, or you'd like to pop in every so often, or you're just a one-time wanderer, everyone is equally welcome here. OTP. I have COVID currently. Oh. Oh, thank you, Pearl. Thank you so much for the subscription, Pearl. I really do appreciate it. Everything, every time someone goes back to subscribe, it goes back into the community and back into funding things exactly for the community. So do not worry. And there is our first shiny! Yeah! You summoned! You summoned! So yeah, you will also, if you're interested in the Discord, you will get access to a subs-only Discord, and we will name our first Dudunsparce today, Pearl. Hi, Charles? Charles? Is that how I can pronounce that? Good morning to yourself. My pronouns are she, they. But thank you so much for asking. Oh wait, shit, I should have nicknamed that. God damn it. I meant to nickname him. I got a nickname. I got a nickname, Fell. The first one's Fell. Hold on. Boxes. It is a girl! Excellent. There we go. Text summary. Rename. Coral. But yes, so right now we are trying to find as many shiny Dudunsparce as we possibly can, because we are looking for a shiny free segment Dudunsparce. Which means that we're going to slowly be evolving them over time. I think... So this is a hunt that I am merely borrowing from a one shiny Catherine. And it's a very fun hunt, but it could potentially take a long time to get a shiny free segment. Because as you can see with this Dudunsparce, it's 2 segments. However, they have a very low percentage when you evolve them to be free segment instead. So getting a free segment shiny Dudunsparce is especially rare. And that is what I would like to do. Why? Well, for one, I have always really loved the Pokemon Dudunsparce. I was very excited when I heard it was getting an evolution, and even more so when I found out that it was getting an evolution that was basically the same Pokemon, but with an extra little segment. And then there's, of course, the possibility of getting an extra segment, and that's so cool. Because numbers and cute and brain go brr. Yeah! I love gambling. Shiny hunting. Gambling was yesterday on Cookie Run. And I remember deeply why I don't fucking play gacha games. Honestly, the shiny sandwiches have kind of been a little mean to us recently. Like, for most of them, we've only really been getting one Pokemon on them. So here's to hoping that we can make a little more wiggle room happen with this. I honestly forgot about the cookie runs. Don't worry, it was 2 hours of legitimate pain. It was 2 hours of legitimate pain. I think there is a legitimate clip of me. I don't think I clipped it, but there is in that stream a section where I go, "Oh my god, stay away from me, you stupid twink." So, that was, I was like, okay, I'm only gonna use like 30 temples. I'm only gonna use 30 temples and that'll be fine. What did that twink do wrong? Come home when on a lower percentage than White Lily was to come home. So to explain, it was White Lily's banner, so she had like a 0.09 chance to come home. The twink that came home, Shadow Milk Cookie, is a 0.03 chance to come home. So, as I was coined yesterday by the lovely members of chat, I am the luckiest unlucky person. Cause I basically fucking phased twice. I love how I used the word phased, as if it's not just, you know, didn't get the person I wanted. No, we're using shiny terms for gacha now, guys. Typical gacha RNG, truly. It's worse because Cookie Run doesn't have pity, and I don't know why the one gacha I actually am semi-interested in does not have pity. I don't know why I do that to myself. But as per usual, I played for a bit. I ended up using... I was gonna use 30 temples. I ended up using 80 temples. pulls. I ended up using 80-10 pulls, and yeah, that's how that went. That's how it goes, though, I suppose. Only 80, it could be worse. 80 is kind of a fair amount, unfortunately, in Cookie Run. Unfortunately, those bitches are kind of hard to get. And, like, it kind of... A lot of the regular events require you to pull on the premium banners anyway, because it requires you to get, like, copies of whichever featured cookie there is, so that you can unlock more, like, currency, basically. So, like, with the Silent Salt event, I'm probably gonna need a couple of copies of Charcoal Cookie, but because I was pulling on White Lily Cookie's banner, that meant I didn't really have a chance of getting Charcoal Cookie. So I kind of fucked myself over on that. But, you know, that's life. My heart be with you, Curly. It's alright. I'm not too upset about it. I do have her. I was just hoping to get another copy of her so that I could make her more, like, in-game viable before her, like, Ascended form came out. But she's honestly so pretty, I can't even stay mad at her. Which kind of upsets... I don't really interact with the Cookie Run fandom a whole lot, because, it kind of... A lot of people do not like White Lily at all, and I'm like, oh, why don't we like White Lily? I fear it is the... Are you in the fucking... Did you disappear into the wall? Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, I suppose. Yeah, a lot of people don't like White Lily, and I'm like, why? She's so baby. She's so tiny baby. I think, unfortunately, she kind of falls into the trap that, most female cookies do. Well, no, most female characters in these games do, which is if they happen to be very close to one side of a very popular, yaoi ship, the girl usually gets utterly fucking flamed to high waters and back. Which kind of sucks, cause it's like, why can't we all be happy? Why can't we just all be happy? Oh, the Sakura treatment, yeah, which kind of sucks. And there's a lot of people who, like, straight don't like her because, like, technically she's not a strictly morally good cookie either, because, like, basically she's kind of the end game big bad, but the issue with that is that White Lily version of her isn't. Dark Enchantress Cookie is just like a sub-split off that got super evil, but you know how nuance like that usually tends to be. It's like, oh, well, it's all White Lily's fault. And it's like, well, no, White Lily was kind of radicalized because, like, the treatment of cookies as a whole is bad. The lore is, like, goes really fucking hard, by the way. It's just like, geez. Like, I think she's such an interesting character. Ah, yes, because media literacy is dead in this day and age. Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. I think people are kind of coming around to her more. I haven't seen nearly as much, like, hate as I used to. So that's very bad. It's either I've gotten better at curating the people that I interact with,
or just generally it's gotten a little bit better. And honestly, I hope for both. However, I will say I barely like even heard that her like chapter with Silent Salt had started. So I was like, man, maybe Cookie Run is just taking a little bit dip in player base for a little bit. It goes through phases. It was really big while it was really big during the pure vanilla and shadow milk phase for a hot minute there during the fourth, because I think it was around the same time the 4th anniversary was active. Hayano could yap to me about Cookie Run all she wants. I know nothing, but I enjoy her talking. I'm so sorry. I'm not that like fully invested in it. Because I like I said to most people, I don't really play gacha games, but I think the character designs in Cookie Run are really, really, really good. Well, I've had some issues with their more recent character designs, but I think all in all, like, the idea of cookies being like flavored when they're baked and that affecting their personalities and like how they like come out, I love that. That's such a cool, that's like really, really cool prospect. I really love how that looks. I only played Cookie for 2 days, then it came out, and then never again. I played during... Yes, I played when it first came out. I pre-regged because I was looking for something to fill the hole in my heart after Love Live School Idol Festival died. And I was still looking for something because I didn't really get into Bang Dream, Bandori. And I didn't really get into Project... As much as I love Hatsune Miku, I didn't really get into Project Sekai. I think I was a little bit burnt out with the whole rhythm game gacha. So I picked up Cookie Run, and I was not touching him. This poor man. He doesn't want to fight. I don't want to fight. But yeah, no. I think that... Yeah, I think that I was pretty burnt out on rhythm gachas, and I know I wasn't really feeling Genshin. I'm kind of a hit or miss with open world traversing. So, you know. I will say, I was surprised that Infinity Nikki was as popular as it was. Because it wasn't just like from me watching, like, because Pell streams Infinity Nikki and Honkai Star Rail from time to time. I was not expecting Infinity Nikki to be nearly as popular as what it was. But yeah, it's pretty fucking popular. It's really fucking big. I just not engaged at all with that side of the internet, and that's really on me. But sometimes, like, stuff like that I just miss, and I'm like, god damn. So interesting. I loved Epic 7 for a few years, but basically no other gacha kept my attention for longer than 1 to 2 months. Yeah. Like, when Persona X came out, I didn't even fucking... I gave it a go. I got to the goddamn subway slammer, laughed my ass off, and went, okay, this is kind of sad, actually, but the way they're presenting this is, like, kind of funny. I don't think I'm gonna be able to take this seriously. Because they do it in such, like, a weirdly jovial way, and I'm like, that's so odd. This is so odd for Persona. I don't think I enjoy this. So, I really stick. Nikki is popular for years from their previous phone games. I did hear about that. I did, in fact, hear about that. So, I think it's very interesting. I'm so intrigued that there's all these gacha games that have existed for years, and basically where you were in which fandom kind of dictated, like, where you'd be. Dude, I was deep in Love Live School Idol Festival and fucking Mystic Messenger, which is not a gacha, but also did ruin my sleep schedule to the same amount Love Live School Idol Festival did, so I'm counting it. Yeah, that's where I was. That's where I was for a while. There is content out there. I think all of it's pretty much been scrubbed. But I did a like videos talking about like each Love Live School Idol Festival like set and outfits. And I was like real into it. I was like, these outfits are good character design and reflect very good storytelling, while these other outfits are not so much. And really, you know, my degree was just an extension of that, really. So, you know. I play so many gacha games, started with Fate Go? Is that is FGO Fate? I think FGO is Fate. I'm pretty sure. Because I did have a little run-in with Fate for a little while. Fire Emblem Heroes, yes, I played that for a little bit. Genshin, I did play that for a bit. Honkai Star Rail also played for a bit, but I only started playing Honkai Star Rail because of Boot Hill, and then I promptly stopped playing, and then I started playing again for Adventurine, and then I promptly stopped playing again. Honkai Impact Third, I have not played. Nikki, I have not played, and to the absolute goddamn dismay of everyone in chat, well, everyone in my usual chat community, I have not played Uma Musume. Which, by the way, oh my god, go watch Pearl's Uma Musume streams. Maybe then you'll get your goddamn fix. Stop trying to force me into gacha hell. Yes, Fate Grand Order. Yes. Okay. I remember Maid Astolfo being added to Fate and almost broke down when I couldn't get it. I laugh, but like, if I had been more into Fate at the time, I would have absolutely done the same thing. I will bear all the burdens of the gachas. You're a stronger person than I am, truly. I can't. I can't. I will say, I think a big part of like why I'm struggle with gacha games is because usually a lot of the time they're not necessarily like complete. So I can't like really commit to listen. I have a bundle of commitment issues and they are not supported at all by the absolute piss poor framing of gacha IMO, because it takes so long to get updates for stuff, and then it's like, oh man, there's all of these events you have to do and all of this time you have to commit to it, and I'm a big commitment phobe. If I think something is potentially worth my time to do, but I don't have the energy to do it, I will just like sit in executive dysfunction because I cannot commit to doing it, and I cannot commit to not doing it because I'm probably burnt out of it. Uma looks cool, but I feel like the gameplay is more simulator-like to me than gameplay. Yeah, I feel like that's why I fear Uma Musume a little bit more, because I'm like, I'm either really gonna click with it and I'm not, and that's fine, or I'm not gonna click with it at all, and that's it. The dailies give me a dopamine hit. Yeah. I hardcore dopamine crash. Hello, darling.
Hi! Hi, babies! Oh my god, I didn't think we were gonna get another one with this sandwich, but I'm very pleased. Hello! Hi! And you got in the ball instantly, thank you. Okay, I's a baby. Alright, I's a baby. I's a baby. And whoa, that was a buzzer beater. That was a buzzer beater. Oh man. Oh man, that was absolutely a buzzer beater. Goodness gracious me. Ooh. Please don't freeze. Please don't freeze. We're gonna say it. Damn, yeah. Alright, okay. Alright. We have time for one more sandwich. We'll do half an hour more. I was like, today was always gonna be like a super short stream, so I was like, I didn't know if it was worth streaming at all, but I was also like, I wanna start making progress on collecting some of these goddamn Dudunsparces. Goddamn Dunsparces, I should say. Jesus. My brain has gone to another realm. Let's make a sandwich. Beep, 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 beep. We need cheese. Where are you, cheese? And then... sweet and salty, I believe it is. Let me double check. Apparently I can do salty and sour as well if I feel like I'm running out of ingredients. No, I think sweet's fine. It's just salty. You need salty for encounter power, and that it's so upsetting. The salty for encounter power. The world runs on Dudunsparce. It truly does. Oh god, I made this up. At least it's not mold. I keep picking sweet first because I don't want to pick salty first because otherwise it looks like I'm eating actual goddamn mold. The salty one is like kind of blue because they wanted to add a hue to it that wasn't just white. So it's like blue and it makes the bread look like it's moldy, and I'm like, oh god, that's terrible. Please eat it. Just eat the radioactive pink. Jesus. My Pokemon are so tired. They're so tired of us fucking eating shitty sandwiches. Oh, I'm so tired of us eating shitty sandwiches. Where can we go? There we go. Run! Wait, no. Didn't mean to press that button. Ah! Ah! Whoa. Oh! That was a deep crack. Jesus. I don't think the microphone picked that up, but it was just like a crunch. It was a fucking crunch. Oh my god. Jesus. What just swooped to my head? Oh my god. Crunched to my back and my brain just went, oh, we are suddenly oxygenated. I was like, huh? We weren't getting oxygenated? What do you mean we weren't getting oxygenated? What do you mean? Honestly, I always expect these hunts to go slightly faster than they do. I think that's just because the people I watch have unlimited amounts of luck. I'm joking. I think I am and just as I say that, oh, I have a limited amount of luck today. Hello. Hi. Hello. How you doing? Thank you for getting in the bowl. Yeah!
Why am I laughing like a gremlin? Bitch, and you shall receive. Honestly, I wish that's how it worked. Because holy shit, I shit you not. Some of these hunts. I mean, other than the Piplup hunt, which is a historically bad hunt. The Piplup hunt is, like, fucking historically bad for me. Just get Piplup. I would if I could! Hello, Al Games, and hello, Shadow Hyder. Welcome in. How you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. I love the hello and hello back to back. That's very funny. Different people's typing quirks always get me. I'm like, oh. I realize that my typing quirk is you can tell I have a broken keyboard, but I don't want to tell people I have a broken keyboard. Thank you so much for the follow, Shadow Kyber. Welcome in. Into the cafe. I hope you can sit and rest here for as long as you need. Then stumble on my own words. And thank you so much for the follow, Algames. Welcome in. I hope you can stay here as long as you need.
Shiny.
Shiny. What are we doing today? We are looking for a shiny Dudunsparce. Whoa. Okay. Here's what we're doing. Short explanation. Shiny Dudunsparce. Shiny long explanation is that we're looking for a bunch of shiny Dudunsparces. So, and we're gonna do a couple of streams worth of this, so we can then evolve them, and then potentially get a shiny free segment Dudunsparce. So that is the goal here. The goal is to just stock up on these little guys, and then have like a little evolution break, and then that's what we'll do. That is in fact what we'll do with them. So if you're not familiar with this hunt, it is, I don't know if Shiny Catherine coined it, but or it was just a hunt that she did, but I credit Shiny Catherine as the one who I have yoinked the idea from. Do you have a free non-bit shiny? I probably do. Probably somewhere. Probably somewhere in my boxes. But I'm very interested in getting a shiny one. Because I like the pink. I like Dudunsparce. I was one of those people who got very hyped when they announced that they were giving Dudunsparce an evolution, and it was just a bigger, sleepier little guy, and I love that. Having wonky on a keyboard break is a core experience that everyone should have. I have like 4 because I slam into my keyboard too much. What? Hold on. What, sir? Okay. You're getting freaky with that rock. Getting freaky with the rock. But yeah. That's what we're doing. Yeah, I slam on my keys a shit ton. I'm terrible with it. Like, genuinely, I am terrible about it. I know no bounds when I type on my keyboard. I go too aggressive. It's my own fault. I'm simply too aggressive. But it's because I get really excited, and then like I type like really quickly, and because like my keys have started to give out, I start like typing more aggressively and quicker so that I can speak. I can speak before I lose my own trail of thought. I can yell. What's your favorite Pokemon? Mine is either Guzzlord or UB01, which is Nihilego. Mine is Esper! My favorite Pokemon in the entire world is Esper. I love that little guy. He's anxious, he's got the stare of nothing behind those eyes, and he is the cutest little guy. In the DLC team of Blueberry Academy, when he was released, I got a shiny Esper that I had painstakingly hunted in Sword and Shield using the Masuda method and went absolutely over odds for. And I used a shiny Meowstic named Glitch for my Blueberry doubles team. Because Meowstic is a very good mon for doubles. Because obviously he gets all of the utility stuff of like light screens and reflect. So for me, I was doing a Sun team with Ogerpon and Hisuian Lilligant. So yeah, I love it. I love it. I love Esper. I also, for those who are new here and do not know my absolute dedication to Esper, I have a binder that has every Esper card in. So. Well, technically, so every Esper, every Esper English card. So my rule for it is I get every variational art so every card that has a different art on that is an English card, I get and add to my collection, and I add both the holo and the non-holo to it. But the exception to that rule is if there is a Japanese card exclusive that is different in some way, e.g. it has a different holo, or it has a different art, I will get the Japanese card as well. So that's where I'm at. I say that because one of my most interesting pieces of knowledge is that in Pokemon Cuties, that line of that was released in Japan, both Esper and Meowstic had holos, and so the Pokecutie Esper had like this really nice hot holo pattern on the card. But in Pokemon Generations, when both of those card arts came to the English, being released as English cards. The Esper does not actually have a holo. So I have both the non-holo English Esper and then the holo Japanese Esper Pokecutie. I just got my shiny box legends today. They look so cool. Oh, I'm so jealous. I cannot wait till they say they're getting them in the UK. I sit and I wait patiently, slightly impatiently. But congratulations. I know it's been a fucking nightmare for everyone, so I'm glad you were able to get a copy. I just play Pokemon Go and TCG Pocket. Also, I collect Pokemon cards. Yeah, I mean, had a baby. No. Don't run away. Come back. Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't run away. They don't run away. I could have saved that. I was just panicking for no goddamn reason. Okay, there we go. That is number 4, I believe? Tasty. But yeah, no, like I said, I think it doesn't really matter what Pokemon games we play. We all love Pokemon, so hey ho. We do have a Pokemon Go community in our Discord, but I've been trying to get it a little bit more active. But that's been a bit of a fool's errand. But hey, we'll get there eventually. I like Oshawott and Noibat. Oshawott is a super cutie and is who I picked to be my Hisuian starter because he's so cute. I do love Oshawott. Ever since I learned that otters like hold hands to like not like split up when they're like drifting down rivers, I was like, oh my god, I love you. Oh my god, is this me? The classic. Been on the team since Gen 1. Yes. Charizard lovers. Oh no, I'm living in the UK. I have a way to get them. Ah, makes sense. I only have one cool Pokemon TCG card, the SSR Sylveon card from the Evolutions pack. That is a gorgeous card. It's a very gorgeous card. I'm slowly but surely begging on my knees for Pokemon to release an Esper full art so that I may hunt it. IRL card hunt. Oh goodness, great, thanks. That's me kicking over my water bottle like a silly bean. We already got 2 with a sandwich, so I'm not believing we'll probably get another one. Whoops. It's fine, don't worry about it. If you do want to put your Pokemon TCG or code in somewhere, or your Pokemon Pokemon Go code, I do recommend using the Discord server. You can find it by doing exclamation on Discord, and or it's also like there's also a panel for it that you can click on, and it's also in my info bio for a link for you to click on. That is a buzzer beater, maybe no more, because there's other Pokemon spawning. Go on. No, still 16 minutes. I guess just over. There's probably a different table over there, to be honest. That's probably what I'm doing. I went too far and there's another encounter table. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop. I thought Pokemon TCG Pocket, I just read the message too fast. Don't worry about it, it's okay. It happens. Honestly, I do that all the time. Sometimes I read something and I'm like, yeah, this is what it says. And then I'm like, oh no, that is not what it said. That is absolutely not what that was talking about. Oh no. Oh no! I will warn everyone that the ad break is going to start in 2 minutes. So please be aware. Unfortunately, I would usually take a little mini pause when I do remember there's an ad break. But we got buzzers to beat, and I'm not long for the world. No, I'm joking. I have an appointment today, so I can't do my long ass shiny hunting streams, which is honestly depressing. Oh, by the way, for those who are interested in joining the Discord and the community, one of my beloved moderators and closest friends are debuting tomorrow. So if you are interested, their links will be, obviously I will post them in the Discord. Because what a bean they are. They have a very unique design, might I say. So if you're expecting something humanoid, you're gonna be very wrong. I finally convinced one of my IRLs to become a VTuber. I have won. I will finally have VTuber friends. Yeah. I Actually, you know what? Fuck that. I've been doing really good recently about reaching out to people. Like, I have been doing surprisingly well. So I recently talked to my therapist, right? Oh, therapy. Ooh, she's in therapy. Who is she? I recently talked to my therapist, and she was like, and I was like, yeah, I mainly lurk in people's communities. Like, I don't try and like, I don't like being perceived, so I try to like work in their communities and not really say anything and not really make it obvious that like I'm there in any way. And she was like, well, why do you do that? And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like it can like sometimes like take me out of it if like I talk to the person, because the idea of like them knowing me and them potentially not liking like who I am and then not wanting me in their community when I watch them for like comfort or like just off time, it's kind of scary. And she was like, yeah, but what if they're nice? And I was like, they probably are, but the idea of interacting with people like that kind of makes me a little nauseous. And she was like, why don't you give it a try? And I was like, okay, I guess I'll try. And I have been trying. And it's been varying success. Some people have been like kind of like the usual kind of dismissive. And other people have been really nice. So it's been like a total mixed bag. But what if they share their right? I have never been in a call that fucking big, by the way, and I was just like, well, I promised I'd try to engage more with the community. And I was like, oh, perish. I have a habit of making myself as small as possible, which is why I am as big as possible in my streams. So I apologize, but but this is, unfortunately, this is my house, and I am far bigger here than I am in anyone else's. But yeah, no. I told my therapist I watch a lot of VTubers, and my therapist asked me, do you wish you could date them? It was a whiplash question. I feel like I'd die, actually. I'd die on the spot. No. I'd rather them not. I'd rather them not. I'd rather them not. Please do not, don't perceive me. I don't know why I had such a thing with being perceived. You'd think as a VTuber it's like, oh my god, I want to be perceived because I want to do this and I want to do showmanship, which I do. But the idea of being perceived in a way that I'm not good enough at it yet. I'm not perfect at it yet. It's not even like, oh, people could be mean, because like I've had plenty of people be fucking mean. Dude, I was dealing with like, I was like, man, I actually need to look into like getting advice for people about having more mods. You fucking died. Because there was like a bunch of like, YouTube can get a little out of control at times, unfortunately. Some people over there can like see that like it's kind of quiet and take that opportunity to be as abusive as possible. So I was like, damn, that shit doesn't really bother me. I mean, it's kind of funny in a way, but I don't want to encourage them by saying that. I want to encourage them by saying that. So it's not so much the mean. I think it's the being perception, and I'm inherently someone who stumbles over their words and wants to communicate in a meaningful way. So I feel like the more people I have to communicate with, the harder it is for me personally to feel like I'm doing that meaningfully and I'm not being like misunderstood because I'm not understanding something. I think what it is I've always been like, oh, I'll make friends when I know I can be a better friend. Oh, I'll do this thing when I know I can be better at doing it. So I spend my entire life practicing for things that are probably not gonna happen if I don't take the first steps. And that's basically the gist of it. The vibe with it. I like seeing Big Hayano. I appreciate it. I'm glad. I am very glad. I'm very blessed to have the community I do. I always say this, but I try as hard as I can to support the community that supports me, and I will literally lay my life down and do anything for them. Call me parasocial, I'm sorry, I am a little bit, but for my regulars, for people who pop in, for people who have been so kind to me, I'm like, I will work so fucking hard for you. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do well because I want to make them proud. That's what it is. I love and I miss, and it's very silly and it's something I'll learn to maybe not do as much eventually. Imagine being parasocial. Shush. Listen, it's okay. I'm just repeatedly honest about it so people don't think I'm trying to manipulate them. I'm just stupid, that's all it is. I think you're doing great. Thank you, Pearl. I appreciate it. That means a lot. That genuinely means a lot. Man. Dude, all of Just Friends is like the coolest. I'm just like, whoa. Wow. Whoa. I am a fangirl. Listen, I say this all the time. Don't get it twisted. I am a fan first, VTuber second. I don't think I'll ever not be a fan first. None. Oh my god, Lisa, what? What? Oh no, I said something bad. I said something bad. Will we get a buzzer beater? That is the question. Because we're kind of running low on time. Not bad. Okay. I'm glad. Ah! No! We don't want to fight! I don't want to fight! I want to fight you. I want to fight you. I want to fight. No fight. No fight. No fight. I'm a lover, not a fighter in my heart. Except when it's Outbreak Mons. Then, if it is an Outbreak, I am a fighter. Fighter I am. Fight. No, you're not shiny. You are shiny! I was so sure I'd seen one! That is another Buzzavita! That's definitely another Buzzavita. Yes! Yes! I wanted another Buzzavita. Because I know this. I'm so happy. Oh my god! Yes! Easy catch! Absolutely. Yeah, because oh no, we have 4 minutes left. We have 4 minutes left. I don't think I'm gonna hit. Ooh, we're gonna jinx it. We're gonna jinx it. Oh god, we're gonna jinx it. Ooh, we're gonna jinx it. We're gonna jinx it big time. Oh yeah, Dudunsparce is a baby catch. Realistically, I could probably put them in other bowls. But I like half of the comments usually are, why are you putting it in a quick ball? Why are you putting it in a quick ball? And I'm like, free engagement. I'm terrible. I'm such a little guy. A little grumbly little guy. Little grumbly evil. Putting my little paws together like I'm so evil. Evil little paws. I have so many projects I want to work on at the moment. I genuinely do. I have so many things I want to do and want to see through. And VTubing has really done a lot for my creativity, and it's done a lot for me as a person. Hi, LTHL8X. First time here and saw Pokemon, so I clicked. Well, Pokemon, we are doing indeed. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, hi, hello. My name is Hayano. We own a little virtual cap in the middle of somewhere, and we do shiny hunts here. Right now, I'm shiny hunting Dudunsparce, and I'm gonna probably be doing this for a couple of streams so that we can get a bunch of shiny Dudunsparce, and then we can start evolving them and basically try and get a shiny free segment to Dudunsparce. That is the plan. That is the as they say, Keikaku. That's what we're doing. If you're interested in someone who has already completed this hunt and who I absolutely stole this idea from, it is Shiny Catherine. And I absolutely stole the idea. I didn't mean to options. Come back. I was gonna save, but it's an easy catch. It's fine. It's fine. I don't want you to save. It's fine. Look at this. Boom. One and done, baby. I can't believe we got another one. Aha! Oh! Okay, we did it. Okay. Too so fast. We are winding down this buzzer, bro.
Shiny.
Oh my god. Shiny indeed. There's but like I was saying, there's so many things I want to do. There's so many things I want to do. This is like one of the many hunts that I'm like, damn, I need to get a move on. I need to get a move on Piplup. I really do. But I was thinking about maybe turning in Piplup into like a short series for a little bit, just so that I could like have something going on in the background. I'm trying to do, yeah, okay. That was pretty close to being a double buzzer BS. I'm not particularly upset. That means we finished our 2 sandwiches. I gotta head out, unfortunately. I do have to head out today because usually I try and do like 4-hour minimum streams. Unfortunately, I do have a doctor's appointment today, so I have to jet off. But I wanted to stream today because I wanted to get started on this because, like I said, I have so many hunts that I want to do, and I need to get going on them if I'm gonna friggin' start them. So we have 6 old beans from 2 old sandwiches. We had a lovely sub from Pearl, so we named Pearl after one of these guys. But thank you so much for the follow, common VTuber? I hope that's correct. Thank you so much. Welcome in. So that's where we're gonna call it today. Tomorrow, like I said, my dear mod is going to be debuting. So I will put their thing, links and stuff in. I will announce their links and stuff in the Discord. I've already kind of hinted at it and put it in the announcements once, but I know not everyone looks there. So I'm going to double down and make sure my lovely mod gets all of the support he deserves. Thank you everyone who came into stream today. I want to say a big again thank you. I will again send the Discord. So if you want to keep up to date with me, I also, in the links below, have a Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and basically every single social media you could think of. I have an Instagram, I have a Blue Sky, I have basically I have a link tree. I have a link tree, and I have all of my if you ever need to keep up with me, you can keep up with me in on YouTube's, and I will be posting more stuff, I promise. I'm working on short form edited content because I'm gonna serve, so get your ass in the Discord if you don't want to miss out on a single little bit of it. Hello, hi, oh, hi, hello, Lacey. IFO, goddamn, I'm so thankful to everyone who came in today. So I just want to say again, thank you so much for the follows from Kasuta, Fire Sen Saikai, Shadow Kaiba 77, Al Games 132, and Kamen VTuber. Thank you so much for all of the follows. I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna keep working incredibly hard, and yes, short form content coming soon to YouTube properly, not just glorified Twitch clips, I promise. And also thank you, Pearl, for your subscription. So thank you. Oh god, I got something in my eye. Ow. Ew. Oh god. Anyway, we're gonna raid into Love because Love is streaming right now, and I love Love. Love is doing, I think Love is doing the Pokathlon still. Let me just double check. They're still doing the Pokathlon. Oh no, they're asleep. No, I keep doing this to them. They're still asleep. Let's send you to who's Twitch recommending I raid then? Who's Twitch recommending I raid? Let's do a random raid then. Because I keep missing Love. I keep fucking missing Love. God damn it. We will raid into let's raid into someone. God, not many people are active at this time of day. Goodness gracious. We'll raid into this person who's doing a shiny hunting race, because that seems similar and on brand. Am I right? So I hope you are good as you have been to me, as lovely as you have been to me, because you have absolutely blown me away with love and support today. I hope you have an amazing time over there. I do have to raid and run. I'm so sorry. But I hope you have an amazing time. I hope you have a great time and serve. Alright, I'll see you all later. Bye bye!